Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to another session of healing with me, Shuchi. I'm a Holy Fire 3 Karuna Reiki Master Healer and Teacher. Holy Fire 3 and Karuna Reiki are immensely beautiful and highly upgraded forms of Reiki energy flowing to us straight from the highest heavens. Pure, divine, unadulterated healing. Holy Fire 3 and Karuna Reiki healing brings to us a healing which is immensely gentle and yet powerfully transformative. It is also a healing which is immensely safe and unconditionally loving. It makes us feel like being wrapped up in a cocoon of divine love, like a baby wrapped up in a mother's arms. Immensely safe, secure, and utterly blissful. This healing session is going to be slightly different and a little more special as compared to the past sessions that you might have had here. Of course, all Holy Fire Karuna Reiki sessions are incredibly uplifting and healing. But what is so special about this session is that in this, I'm going to be guiding you through what is known as a Holy Fire healing experience. This experience is intended for you to be able to work in a focused manner on any one specific issue which you feel is stuck inside you, whether in the form of a physical ailment, ache or pain, or in the form of a mental or emotional issue, trauma, obstruction, whatever it might be. So, in this session, all I want you to do is to first identify one specific issue which has been causing you much frustration, angst, helplessness, and disempowerment for maybe a long time, and then set the intention to begin releasing and healing it today. Also, as always, I'll ask you to be non-judgmental and non-analytical and simply be in a state of loving surrender, allowing whatever healing and whatever healing guidance and insights that need to flow to you today to be able to freely do so. So be committed and be ready to receive those insights through this session and whatever healing information around your issue that your divine higher self wishes for you to receive today, and be ready and fully committed to do your portion of the work around the insights you receive, which might include working to release your own negative patterns or habits or unconscious attitudes and beliefs which might be contributing to this obstruction inside you. So, all you now need to do is get yourself a pen and paper, and I'll be guiding you through a series of short, brief questions, and you need to put down the answers on the paper. After which, I'll be guiding you through a series of steps in a guided meditation, post which I'll simply ask you to surrender yourself to some music. And after that, I'll ask you to come back and we'll revisit the questions. It's going to be a short 15 to 20 minutes process. And as always, I wish you to be completely ready. You can recline, lie down, whatever feels comfortable to you. Right now, you may pause and get yourself the pen and paper if you are not already equipped with it, and then you may restart this video for the Holy Fire healing experience. Now, if you are ready with your pen and paper, write down first the issue that you have identified inside you that you wish to begin healing and releasing today through this Holy Fire purifying and transformative healing experience. Remember, you can come back to this session again as many times as you want in the upcoming weeks and months for the same issue and to be able to work deeper on it. One of the best ways to also increase the power of the holy fire healing experience is after you've finished this entire experience here, you can go back and choose any of the Reiki healing sessions, the regular Reiki healing sessions on my channel, which are there, and allow yourself to re-experience one of those sessions. A Reiki healing experience becomes even more powerful after it happens, if it happens post a holy fire healing experience, such as the one we are just going to go through. So now go ahead and write down the issue which you wish to work on today, a specific physical, emotional, or mental block that you've identified inside you. Now, after you've written this down, I just want you to close your eyes and briefly meditate on this issue. After this, I'll be asking you some questions. You simply have to write down the answer that first comes to you intuitively. Do not give it too much thought. Do not analyze too much. So right now, simply close your eyes and meditate on this issue which you've set the intention to begin healing and releasing today. Now with your eyes closed, just think. Now, whether this is a physical issue or an emotional issue or a mental issue or a psychological issue, whatever kind of issue this might be, but if the origin of this issue, the original cause of this issue were to be located somewhere in your physical body, where would it be? This could be a part where you feel sudden tension, a knot, or a pain, or a tingling, or an intuitive nudge about. If you're confused, just choose the first answer that comes to you. There are no wrong answers here. Now, imagine that you're looking into this area that you have just chosen. Now ask yourself, if this issue had a shape, what shape would it have? Now write this down in your copy or pad or on the paper. Now go back and look into the issue and think, if the same issue were to have a color, what would it be? If this issue were to have a texture and weight, what would they be? And finally, if this issue were to have a temperature and sound that it makes, that this shape makes, the shape that you identified, what would that be? Write all these down. All of this will allow you to have a much clearer, energetic image of the block that you're going to be working with today inside you. After you've written down your answers, simply close your eyes, lie back, relax, and allow yourself to go through the rest of the Holy Fire healing experience. This is the Holy Fire healing experience. You can be sitting or lying on the floor or move during the experience if you feel the need to. Make yourself comfortable and take a few deep breaths. It's a beautiful day, warm and sunny. You're walking down a path in a beautiful forest. As you breathe into yourself, you breathe in the life energy of the forest. And with each step that you take, feel the energy of the earth flowing up to the bottoms of your feet. As you walk along, you notice another path going off to the right. You feel compelled to follow this path. As you follow this path, you come to a clearing in the forest, and in the middle of this clearing is a small hill covered with soft grass. Climb up the hill, feel the grass rubbing against your legs. When you get to the top of the hill, lie down in the soft grass and feel the grass and the earth beneath your body and gaze up into the sky. Gaze up into the sky and see the beautiful white clouds. As you are gazing up at the clouds, a beautiful beam of light begins to shine down through the clouds. This is no ordinary light. It comes from high up in the heavens. The light shines all around you and flows into you, filling you with warmth and feelings of immense security and love. The light focuses directly on the shape you identified. Focus on the shape and be willing to let it go. Now gaze directly up into the light, and as you do so, the light begins to guide you. Simply follow the light until I remind you to come back. You can continue with your experience as long as you feel guided to do so. When you're ready, take a couple of deep breaths and bring your awareness to your eyes and slowly open your eyes and return. What does your shape look like now? Take some time to write down your experiences in your notepad and include any changes to the shape. Remember, you may come back to this meditation as often as you need to in order to bring deeper healing to this specific issue or again for any other new issue. Also, if you want a more powerful experience, you may follow this holy fire healing experience up with any of the other Reiki healing sessions already on my channel, or that may be uploaded in the future on my channel. Happy healing.